Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Sunday. Welcome back. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend. All right, so today is actually Wednesday for me. I was awoken this morning by our Ring cameras jingle jangling, and it was kind of early, and it was my favorite FedEx driver, the one who leaves my packages in my driveway. He was at the bottom of our driveway, and today kindly did place my orders like on our actual driveway, which greatly appreciated. I feel really lucky that our Ring cameras, like, we have kind of a long driveway, but it like reaches down to the street. So I put on my robe, puttered down the driveway, and picked up a couple of Homeworx boxes. This is my first order that I placed at Homeworx.Shop since the middle of November. I was one of those people that got caught up in the Homeworx shipping debacle back in November. Apparently, my packages did leave the warehouse and got into FedEx's hands, and apparently FedEx promptly lost the package. I don't know. It never moved out of New Jersey, which is where this warehouse is for Homeworx. So I don't know if the warehouse messed up. I don't know if FedEx messed up, but I never got my box. I did get a refund, so that's good, which obviously I should be getting a refund. So, but anyway, this is my first order in quite some time. I was impressed with how quickly it was shipped to me. I do live in Oregon, so I usually expect a Homeworx order to take a couple weeks to get to me, and it seemed to get here a little bit earlier. So I'm going to share with you guys what I decided to purchase. I also have just a few PR items. I know some people are not fond of, you know, PR stuff, so I will leave that for the end of the video. I will clearly identify the candles that were sent versus what I purchased and paid for myself. We will start with the paid stuff here in the beginning. I will put a link to where you can purchase all this stuff in the description box down below. I'll put my discount code if you're interested in partaking. I, with this haul, picked up a few things that I have actually burned in the past. So some of these are returning favorites, if you will. And they were scents that I loved enough the first time around to say in my reviews that I would totally repurchase it if it ever came back. So following through on that. But mostly I am wanting to test the performance of these newer candles to see if there is an improvement from the performance that we saw last year. For me, I shared with you guys that last year my main problem with my Homeworx candles was the strength and the throw. It was definitely diminished from what I am used to. I do prefer my candles to be a little bit more I guess substantial in their strength and throw, if at all possible. I don't mind burning multiple candles, but I don't love having to do that. So yeah, anyway, I have high hopes. I really hope that Harry was able to, you know, correct whatever was happening at the factory. Maybe there was like a miscommunication about the formulations. I don't know what the deal was. No one has ever said anything, so we can all speculate until the cows come home, but no one knows. At any rate, last year was a rough year for Homeworx, and I really have my fingers crossed that this year is going to look up. So decided to place an order. Let's go ahead and go through, and I'm going to give you guys some cold sniff first impressions. Yeah, let's go. One of these candles I did receive for free because there was a special where when you bought a certain number of like 3 wicks, you got or if you bought a certain number of, 4 wick candles, you got a free 3 wick. So anyway, I got a free, it was free because everybody got that deal. Okay, up first we have Hawaiian Island. All right. I actually received Hawaiian Island in PR as well, so you're going to see this candle again. I didn't know that I was getting Hawaiian Island in PR, and so I definitely wanted to place an order because the fragrance notes seemed very intriguing to me. So this is tropical papaya, passion flower, coconut water, and pineapple leaf. I'm a little nervous about the pineapple note in here. By the way, I have not really smelled these yet. Even the PR ones, I tried to like not stick my nose in them so that I could give you guys more of like a first impressions type haul. So let's go ahead and really stick our nose into this Hawaiian Island. This definitely has a beautiful white kind of ivory color, white ivory, somewhere between those two, wax. And, ooh, it's very pleasant. Definitely a sweet tropical. I can smell that passion flower in there. It's really, really lovely. This is a nice mix of like the tropical fruits mixed with the floral. I think this is done quite well. But I will say, I am not getting a lot of like intense fragrance on cold sniff. I can very easily smell what's there, but I am certainly hoping that this is more substantial once I have it lit. I may do, because I am lucky enough to have gotten 2 of these, I might burn one now and then save one for the summer and see if it's still the case that Homeworx candles just tend to do better like the longer they sit. But I really like what I'm smelling here. I can smell that papaya. I can smell that beautiful like passion flower floral. Oh, it's a very sweet floral. Kind of slightly tangy as well. Coconut water, there is kind of like there is a slight coconuttiness to this, but that's not like predominant at all. And as far as pineapple leaf, I don't know, I've never smelled a pineapple leaf per se. I do get just a touch of that like tangy pineapple, just like a pineapple juice in here as well. But most of the emphasis in this particular one, at least on cold sniff, is on that papaya and that passion flower. And I like what I'm smelling so far. I really actually like when Harry mixes florals and fruity scents together. I know some people don't. My friend Britt hates it. He does not care for that at all, but I happen to love that. It makes florals much more enjoyable for me personally. Okay, so this is Farmstand Blueberry. I didn't need, if I'm going to be totally honest with you guys, I didn't need another Farmstand Blueberry because I bought a ton of the Farmstand trios when they were available on QVC. Love that whole trio. That has the Farmstand Blueberry, Farmstand Strawberry, and Farmstand Peach. Mwah, love them. So glad to have those sets for this coming summer. I love burning that particular trio, especially when I'm doing all 3 of them at the same time in the house. It just smells like a fruity summer explosion. I wanted to see how this version burned compared to what I got in my trios from QVC. Oh, it smells exactly the same. I love me some blueberry from Homeworx. I think they have my favorite blueberry. It's kind of somewhat similar to the blueberry that Bath & Body Works Blueberry Pie has, but this is just slightly more authentic. I think Harry likes that like Maine blueberry note. So this one, the cassis is mentioned in here. Ooh, I'm excited about that. The cassis was, I think, missing from the Farmstand trio from this past year. Okay, orchard blueberries, blackberries, cassis, almond sugar, and vanilla bean. I just love this scent. Like, if I could only burn one scent from Homeworx during the summer months, it'd be kind of hard. I feel like the Farmstand Strawberry is like, ooh, it's right up there for me. But I think I would have to actually say the blueberry. I love this blueberry so much. This is heavenly, and if this one works out great, I think if the next time there's a really good sale, I would definitely partake. So, Farmstand Blueberry, yum. Big fan. All right, this is Rosé All Day. I was hoping I would get this one in PR. I did not. So I went ahead and, you know, just in case, ordered it. But you guys, okay, the label on this one, I love the label. It's just glasses of rosé being poured. Nothing fancy. And this has a nice, like blush pink wax. Okay. This is not quite as sweet as I was expecting. It's a little, I feel like it's a little light on cold sniff. It kind of reminds me of a couple different Bath and Body Works candles that are somewhat similar to this. I feel like there's a hint of like, just a hint of the cranberry pear Bellini and then like a champagne toast mix type situation. I'm pulling a citrus from this for sure. That it's got to be that orange. So rosé sangria, sweet sunberry, sparkling orange, and peach blossom. This one smells mostly fruity. I don't really get much in the way of like effervescence. Like this is not, it doesn't say sparkling rosé. So yeah, maybe, yeah, I guess just a generic sangria would be fine. I always like sparkling rosés. Those are typically the ones that I go for. This is really good, you guys. That peach, the orange I think gets me right away. There, maybe like a touch of like a boozy note, and that might just be like my mind making that up because I'm seeing glasses of rosé, but I feel like there's just a touch of like a little bit of like a rosé type note. Sunberry, I don't know. I've never had a sunberry. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna say it kind of smells like almost like a touch of raspberry. I think it has the same type of like raspberry like sweetness. It's not strawberry. I think it's definitely raspberry. I don't know. If you've ever had a sunberry, will you let me know what it tastes like? And where can I buy them? They sound delicious. Okay, what do we have next? This is banana daiquiri. Fun fact. By the time that you see this video, you should have already seen my in-depth review of banana daiquiri. So I liked it so much on Cold Sniff when I received that one in PR that I went ahead and placed an order for another one. I really like this. And I'm not one of those people that goes gaga over banana, but I really wanted one of these for the summer. I think this would be like the most perfect like hot July day kind of candle, like the kind of day when you want to drink a daiquiri, a banana daiquiri. Oh man, yeah, this is delicious. And you can smell the rum in here, but it's done really well. If you don't normally like boozy scents, I think it's done quite well in here. That rum note comes out a little bit more when the candle is lit, so something worth keeping in mind. But sweet banana, coconut froth, dark rum, and sugared musk. I will link the in-depth review down below. I like this one. I'm a fan. I'm really glad that I have another one for sure. Okay, this is sparkling citrus. I'm pretty sure I've reviewed this. It'll probably smell familiar here in a second, but the label kind of got me. It's got some grapefruits, like some beautiful cut up grapefruits here. All right, let's see. Do you smell familiar? You do. It's, you know what this kind of reminds me of? Back in the day when I worked at Garden Botanica, we sold this like super like hard, like triple milled French soap. The name of the company I think was like something Provence. Oh, there's your neighbor's dog. Do they know he's out? Oh yeah, okay. He's okay. I worry. Their dog is one of those like runners. Like if they're not out with him, he's just like, peace out, homies. So I try and keep an eye out for him. Okay, very fresh citrus, but this reminds me of the grapefruit soap that we used to sell at Garden Botanica. Sorry for the side note there, but it smells like a nice sweet grapefruit just on Cold Sniff. Here we have fresh squeezed orange, mango, pineapple juice, and sugar cane. There is not a mention of grapefruit in here, but it smells like grapefruit to me. I wonder if it's the orange and the pineapple mixing that are giving me that like tangy grapefruit note, but I like it. I do like this one a lot, and this will be a great candle to burn during like a spring cleaning session. I've been doing that a ton, just getting together all the things to go to Goodwill, and dusting and washing windows. It has really been a hoot around here lately. But this is like the perfect kind of candle to light when you are doing that deep cleaning. So excited to either review this one for the first time or re-review it. I truly can't remember if I've ever done anything with this one, but I like what I'm smelling on Cold Sniff. Oh, sorry, buddy. Did I scare you? He's being such a good boy. He's just chilling in my lap, you guys. He's so sweet. Okay, next. And this will be the last one. Actually, I still have the freebie here. Okay, Coconut Lychee. I do know that I have reviewed this before, and I remember liking it a lot in the past. So, yes, and I still do. This is so interesting because it does have those lychee notes, but it has a lot of like creaminess running throughout it as well. I really like this one. It's quite tropical. So coconut water, lychee blossom, passion flower again, and refreshing melon. There is a really nice melon that runs through here. And I think it's more of like a cantaloupe. I don't think it smells like honeydew to my nose. I think it smells more like a cantaloupe. That passion flower that is in the Hawaiian Island, it's the same one that is in this coconut lychee, and that's a great oil. You should do more with that. I really like the coconut water. Almost smells more like coconut milk. This one smells really creamy to me. Yeah, lychee blossom. It kind of just smells like straight up lychee to me. Not even like that floral lychee. It's like lychee, like the boba. Or do you say lychee? I've always said lychee, but I usually get corrected. And people tell me it's lychee, but I don't know. But I like it. I really like this one a lot. And the label, it's just very, very pretty. I'm not a summer person. I'm not really a tropical person, but I can appreciate this aesthetic for sure. And then obviously my freebie, which was this blueberry cheesecake in the 3-wick format. This is not my favorite format from Homeworx. It was free, so it's great. But I find that these don't do super well in my house. There's just not enough surface area. I find that I actually have better luck with this style of 3-wick than I do this one here, for whatever that's worth. But I know that I love blueberry cheesecake, but I would rather purchase it in the 4-wick format because it's available in that. If you've never tried it, I actually have it on my kitchen counter right now. It is delicious. Again, it's that blueberry that just, I think Harry does blueberry really well. All right. These are the candles that were sent to me in PR, so if that's a turn off to you, thanks for being here. I hope you have a great day. Let's get into it. Hyde Park Lilac. I love lilacs when they are like out in nature. I hate lilac in home fragrance. Interesting fact about me. It's just such an intense, pungent floral. And honestly, lilacs to me in home fragrance come across as very cloying. Like it's almost like migraine inducing. I am going to burn this one and review it for you guys, but I can tell you that this is just so intense. I feel like both hyacinth and lilac fragrances, those are the two that I really struggle with, because I do find them to be so pungent. And this is, if you have a lilac bush in your yard and you want to know what this candle smells like, once that thing blooms, go out there and stick your nose in it, and that's exactly what this candle smells like. I get nothing but lilac. I have not even looked at the fragrance notes. They don't matter. This is just lilac. So, spring lilac blossoms, daylily, iris petals, violet leaf. No, there's nothing green about this to my nose. There's nothing daylily. There's nothing, there's no iris. There's certainly not a violet leaf. It is spring lilac blossoms. And if that is your thing, this is for you. I will burn this one, but I do probably see myself passing this one along after I review it to my mom. My mom loves lilacs. This is totally a Mama Melanie kind of scent. So my mom will definitely enjoy that. Okay, this one. Oh, I love this color. Again, not a big summer person, but this like peachy like color in the summer just really rocks my world. I go from loving blush pink to this like, it's almost like a blushy peach, right? Oh, I love peach. All right, so this is pineapple peach sangria. This is pineapple juice, peach nectar, crisp rose wine, and fruit punch. This is, on cold sniff, I will say all of these are kind of, I would say, average in terms of strength. That could very well change once I light them, or they could be light when they're burning or medium when they're burning. I'm not going to know right now, but this is one that I definitely anticipate lighting up somewhat quickly just because this color just makes me happy. So I'll definitely review this one kind of early on. Obviously, this is in that beautiful hobnail glass. I get a lot of that pineapple juice. I do get that really nice peach note. I don't think I get anything in the way of rosé wine, but I do just like a generic fruit punch, like almost like the Hawaiian fruit punch. Sorry, buddy, my leg was falling very asleep. Yeah, it's like the Hawaiian fruit punch note. This is quite, again, tropical and fruity and fun. Oh, there you go. Settle down. I'm a big fan of this, and this is pineapple done right. Harry also loves him some pineapple, and a lot of his tropical scents contain, you know, a pineapple something, either a pineapple pulp, juice, leaf, pineapple leaf, but sometimes it comes across as very artificial. In this case, I think it's very authentic. Like, it's like you cut that pineapple open versus that artificial, like, fragrance oil that's supposed to be pineapple. Yeah, some of the Homeworx scents smell like that artificial oil to me, and some of them smell really authentic. This is one that comes across as authentic, so I'm a big fan of that. We've already talked about the Hawaiian Islands. Sorry that you're having to look at the top of my head. I'm reaching here. We've already talked about the Hawaiian Island, and the last PR candle that I received is, I'm actually kind of glad I got this one. This is Wild Berry Vanilla Bean. I've already reviewed this. I like this scent. It's back. This was originally available in, was it Hobnail? It wasn't Hobnail. It was like the dripping sugar crystals. I actually still have the jars upstairs. I've been meaning to clean them out and reuse them, but just haven't gotten around to it. But I know that I like this scent, and I'm kind of excited to re-review it. Oh, it's as good as I remember. This is quite buttery and rich and has some really nice, like a nice berry compote type note. So this to me smells like a mix of blueberry and strawberry and maybe some blackberry as well. Oh, just delicious berries. There is a really nice vanilla that runs throughout. Smoked sugar, there is like an interesting, almost, I don't want to say earthy, but maybe it's earthiness. It's just very like rich. Maybe it's that smoked sugar. I don't know. I've never thought to smoke my sugar, but that might be a good idea because it works really well in here. Yeah, it's not earthiness. It's just, this is just delicious. It's very gourmand, very rich smelling. I like it a lot, and I would definitely consider picking up more of this. Like, if I was craving more of this at any point this year and it was still readily available, I would totally order more. It's delicious. However, I'm going to try to use up what I currently have because I feel like that's the smarter thing to do. But anyway, all right, you guys, that is the latest Homeworx, like, first sniff impressions. Overall, I'm getting a sense that the candles are still kind of right around like the medium range on cold sniff. My fingers are crossed that post-burn reviews, I can tell you that there's a little bit of an improvement. I have noticed on the newer candles that I have burned that were poured during the latter part of 2022, and you can check your pour dates on the bottom of your candles here, I have noticed that those are just a touch stronger. Is it a drastic improvement? It's not a drastic improvement quite yet, but I do notice that those candles that are poured during the latter part of 2022 do have a little bit more in terms of strength and throw. Drastic? No, but an improvement? I am seeing a little bit of an improvement. I hope that helps. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Again, I will put links to where you can purchase all of these things in the description box right below this video. Please let me know if you have questions, and I appreciate you guys being here. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Toodaloo!